Imagine being rushed to a hospital, scared and overwhelmed, but with one thought keeping you calm. Your health insurance will cover it. The bills start adding up. Room charges, surgery costs, medicines, follow-ups. Then reality hits. Your policy only covers a part of it. The rest, you have to arrange it yourself. You check your policy again, hoping you missed something. But it's all there in the fine print. Limits on room rent, caps on procedures, co-payments. No one told you that even with health insurance, you could still end up paying lakhs out of pocket. You always thought a Rs 5 lakh or Rs 10 lakh policy was enough. But with medical inflation rising every year, is it really? I'm Jiten Modi, your personal finance strategist. I've spent the last 2 decades helping people avoid financial disasters caused by unexpected medical bills. I've seen families struggle, dipping into savings meant for their children's education or their retirement, just because they didn't structure their health insurance properly. I don't want that to happen to you. That's why today, I'm sharing the smartest way to increase your health coverage without paying massive premiums. It's called a super top-up plan, and it can make all the difference. Most people think that the only way to get higher health insurance coverage is by increasing the sum insured on their base policy. But that's not true. There's a much better way to get high coverage at a low cost, and that's by combining a base health insurance plan with a super top-up plan. It's an approach that ensures you're covered for major medical emergencies without overpaying for insurance. Let's break it down. Your base health insurance plan is your first layer of protection. It covers medical expenses up to the sum insured. But what happens when hospital bills exceed that amount? That's where the super top-up plan comes in. Instead of paying out of pocket, your super top-up kicks in to cover expenses beyond a set limit, called a deductible. This means you get high-value coverage at a fraction of the cost. Now think about a situation where you are hospitalized multiple times in a year, maybe a surgery in March and another medical procedure in October. A regular top-up plan resets after each claim, meaning you need to cross the deductible every time. But a super top-up plan is different. It adds up all your hospital bills over the policy year. Once the total crosses your deductible, the plan takes over. Take Ravi's case. He had a Rs 5 lakh base health insurance plan. When he needed emergency surgery that cost Rs 12 lakh, his insurance only covered Rs 5 lakh. The remaining Rs 7 lakh came out of his pocket. A super top-up plan could have covered that entire amount. If Ravi had combined his Rs 5 lakh base plan with a Rs 20 lakh super top-up, his total coverage would have been Rs 5 lakh, but at a much lower premium than a standalone Rs 5 lakh policy. The key to making this work is choosing the right deductible. If your base plan is Rs 5 lakh, your super top-up plan should start where your base plan ends, at Rs 5 lakh. This way, every expense above Rs 5 lakh is covered without any financial burden on you. Let's take another example. Priya, a 42-year-old working professional, had a Rs 10 lakh base policy, but medical inflation worried her. A major hospitalization today could cost Rs 20 to 30 lakh. Instead of increasing her base plan, which would have doubled her premium, she opted for a Rs 40 lakh super top-up with a Rs 10 lakh deductible. Now her total coverage is Rs 50 lakh, but her premium is far lower than if she had taken a full Rs 50 lakh base plan. Medical costs are rising at an alarming rate. A procedure that costs Rs 5 lakh today could cost Rs 15 lakh in 10 years. Without sufficient coverage, your savings could be wiped out in days. But a super top-up ensures that no matter how high medical expenses go, you have a strong financial shield. Now here's where most people go wrong. They either don't buy a super top-up at all, thinking their base plan is enough, or they choose the wrong deductible. Some take a super top-up that doesn't align with their base plan, leaving gaps in coverage. Others take a plan without checking cashless hospital networks, leading to unnecessary out-of-pocket expenses. That's why understanding the fine print is critical. Does your policy have room rent limits? Are pre-existing conditions covered? How long is the waiting period? These details can make or break your claim experience. Choosing the right super top-up isn't just about cost. It's about seamless protection when you need it most. Let's talk about why this strategy is so cost-effective. A Rs 10 lakh base health plan might cost Rs 20,000 annually. A Rs 50 lakh policy could cost Rs 60,000. But a Rs 10 lakh base plan plus Rs 40 lakh super top-up could cost just Rs 30,000. That's half the cost for the same Rs 50 lakh coverage. This is why smart investors and financially aware individuals use super top-ups to maximize coverage without overspending. Now imagine the alternative. A sudden hospitalization, a bill far beyond what your base plan covers, and a scramble to arrange funds. Breaking your FD, selling investments, taking loans. Medical emergencies are stressful enough. Financial stress should never be part of it. The sad reality is, most people don't think about this until it's too late. They assume their coverage is enough only to face reality when a big hospital bill arrives. But you have the chance to prepare now. You have the opportunity to secure yourself and your family without breaking the bank. If you're unsure whether your health insurance is structured for maximum protection, let's fix that today. Book a free clarity session with me by clicking the link in the description. We'll review your current policy, identify gaps, and design a strategy that ensures you're fully covered without overpaying. And if you want ongoing financial insights, join my exclusive WhatsApp community where we discuss real-world financial solutions in a private, supportive space. Your number stays confidential, but your learning becomes personal. Medical inflation isn't slowing down. Healthcare costs are rising every year. The best time to act was yesterday. The second best time is today. A super top-up plan is one of the smartest, most cost-effective ways to protect your future. Don't wait for a medical crisis to realize your insurance isn't enough. Take control of your health coverage now and secure your financial future.